thing.
Yeah,
that would be the
sick.
first one of those.
Now that it's becoming legal and everything as well. All right, what do you want to do?
Mid fade, and then just a trim off this top here.
Yeah, I got you. Oh yeah.
You all ready for Christmas, TJ?
Yeah, I am. I just did the last bit of shopping this weekend.
There you go.
Oh my god.
I'm doing my last bit today.
Oh yeah? Who's for who?
Let's see, I got gift cards at the mall for about 3 or 4 people.
Oh nice.
And then, let's see, gotta get my mama. She's getting perfume.
Oh wow, that's nice.
What else am I getting?
What perfume are you gonna get her?
She likes the Dior one, man.
Nice.
I don't know the exact name, but I know.
I know the names of them. There's one called Miss Dior Cherie. It's in like a square bottle that has like a kind of a rectangle square, but it has like a little bow tie on it.
Okay.
That one's just like
This one's like an oval, circular, like almost like an apple shape.
Oh nice. Oh, I think I've seen that one at the mall. Or another one.
That.
Oh really?
You gotta go into the mall with the fresh cut, man. You already know how it goes.
Oh yeah. Especially Coronado, I don't know they put their bumps.
Oh yeah, dude. Especially now. The worst part about it is trying to find a fucking parking.
Well, I think though today you're gonna be better than it was because I went yesterday.
Was it
I think
bad?
yeah. I think you're gonna be, but it wasn't as bad as I thought, and I went early, so it's like, because it's barely 10 now, so it's like I think once if you leave here and go straight there, you'll be good.
Mm-hmm. See, and that's what I was thinking too, because it's Monday, and that Mondays are my Sundays. You know, I'm always chilling on Monday.
That's so cool.
And so, like, man, I'll just wait to do it today and hope that everyone's still at work and did it all this weekend, you know? You see Jake Paul wants to fight, like, Nate Diaz, or who was the other cat he called out? He called out someone else.
Yeah, but it's like,
Oh,
yeah,
Connor.
You got Tyrone Woodley looking like a fool over there. It's like fucking,
But
not full out. It's like fucking.
he was starting to look a little rough towards the end of his UFC career too, wasn't he? Or no?
I didn't follow the dude that much, but it's.
Didn't either.
It just comes to where, you know, he did that for the money. It's like you almost knew you were going to get fucked up.
Yeah.
That homie sunned you. He bought you a watch and then he knocked you out. It's like, that's the problem. I'm looking for this Diego Sanchez Kevin Lee fight. Like, Kevin Lee.
Dude, when would it be?
I think in a couple months. It'll be in Florida.
Shit.
I think in March, dude. March 11th, if I'm not mistaken.
That's wild, man. And has he started to put together a camp, or I'm sure he's...
Well, I'm going to be quite frank with you. If he needs help with any management or anything like that, I'm going to take care of him. And what I'll do is, if I had any say so in that, I would definitely pop him into camp if you wanted to rectify with Chris Jackson's, and we can, put him back in there if he wants to go out of town. Then even Ali Abzabi or whatever that dude's name is. Like I said, he was on the phone with Khabib and all that, and that his manager, Al-Azabi or whatever that dude is, he mentioned, Diego having, real camp and everything, so. I agree 100%.
See, and Diego's like, it reminds me of a Nate Diaz or Max Holloway. These guys never really lose fights, they just run out of time. because they're some of the toughest motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if some of these fights were to go more than just 3 rounds or more than just 5 rounds.
But here's the thing, I want to see Diego with a proper training camp. I'm his friend, and I haven't seen that yet. So it's like I want to see him with a proper. I know. Then I want to see what's really capable of happening with. That's where it'll be like game changing.
He's bounced around a little bit when it comes to his camp. I mean, he went from here Jackson, then he went somewhere to San Diego, didn't he?
No, he had went to San Diego a while back earlier in his career, but he was still good with Jacksons and everything.
Yeah, I know he had left on good terms. Then he came back, right?
Yeah, he came back, and then they had that falling out, and whatever the falling out was, that's personal. But they had a falling out, and
they always make it.
And he and that was it. He was once they had the falling out, then he was gone, and he's been a gypsy since. You know what I mean? You haven't had a steady camp. So it's that's just where it becomes. I want to see
him again, dude.
I want to see my brother with a steady camp and be able to
whoop some ass.
Absolutely, without a doubt. He just needs to be relaxed and have all of his affairs taken care of for him. That way he can just concentrate on the fight and have him in a real camp and then see what that produces. Sign with this organization, steal the belt, and then I have some other things in mind, but those are just things I have in mind.
In March, so that's crazy, man. That's a quick camp. But it sounds like it's in the works, huh?
As long as Diego says yes, then he's gonna accept it for sure. It's gonna come down to a money thing now. And then that deal will be worked and then he'll fight. Any support that he needs and me, then he'll be there. And
what's the organization?
Eagle FC.
That's what. Yeah, I feel like I've heard of it.
Eagle Fighting Championship. Rashad Evans signed with them. Kevin Lee signed with them. Bigfoot Silva signed with them.
Oh wow, we got some fucking names.
It's the owner of that organization is Khabib.
He owns it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's his organization.
I didn't know he owned it. Damn.
Yeah, he's rich now, dude. So it's like, that homie is. Him and Dana White are going back and forth because he's bringing Khabib's bringing his shit to the U.S. and everything. They're holding those fights in Florida. If Khabib's smart, all he has to do is fight on his own card. Challenge Conor McGregor, give him the rematch over on your own card.
Could you imagine the pay-per-view sales?
Conor wants to fight him. He's like, I'll fight you on my promotion and everything. I've already whooped your ass twice. He was like, you know what I mean? What's the deal?
Dude, Conor's won fucking 2 fights since 2018. I don't know.
You see what I mean? Absolutely. And you're a stat dude. That's where it's like, hell yeah.
Conor,
I couldn't agree with you
Conor's
more.
just a name, bro. Like
I love that. Goddamn.
I want to see Kazmat Chimaev.
Yes.
I like him way more than
so do I.
else right now.
Hell yeah.
And he's a shit talker.
Fool's a beast, though.
I know.
He's confident. He's very well skilled.
And he'll choke you out.
Ground game is impeccable.
Insane.
He's so dominant, I should say. It isn't that like strategy's all. There is strategy. I don't want to sound like a fool. I'm just saying it's. But his dominance, so that he brings to that.
The second you give him your back, he chokes you out. I mean, it was his last fight. He was talking to Dana, having a conversation with Dana while he was working this dude's fucking back. Choked him out.
That's crazy.
These Russians, dude, they grow up fucking wrestling bears and shit. Kick a lot of ass. Tyson Fury. It's another
Those
example.
Russians are tough. I got another homie that fought for the ACB and everything, and he told me how tough those fools were out there. Just
tough dudes.
I think that would be a good organization, though, and I'm happy for Diego because the bare knuckle would have been cool and everything, but this one's a lot cooler.
Bare knuckle, well, aren't they? They don't use gloves, don't they?
Yeah, it's a little too much for me to.
No, man, that's no.
Yeah, exactly. But I like this idea of over here for sure. Also, it's like
If it's ran by Khabib, I mean, shit.
It's gonna be fire. That's why I said jump on it. You already scooped up the Motown Phenom. It's like you scooped up some other people. It's like he's doing a 165-pound division, dude. Just to twist your
Really?
mind. Yeah.
Diego.
Khabib started a 165. The first time that a 165 has ever been introduced.
Well,
And
what are they
Diego
calling
could be
it?
The first 165. Oh yeah, the name of it, like welterweight
Yeah.
or whatever. I have no idea. I think they're just naming it as 165.
What? And that's what Diego's gonna fight at?
Yeah, so again,
That's cool.
You're the first Ultimate Fighter winner, so
Yeah.
you have that under your belt. Now you'll be the
Oh, dude.
first one to fight at 165.
His name alone, man, is, you know how Connor's name is just a name at this point.
Mhm.
I'm not comparing Diego and Connor, but Diego can go anywhere and have an impact just because, like you said, Diego Sanchez. I mean, the guy's a local legend, but the guy's a fighting legend.
Oh, absolutely.
He's got a fight in the Hall of Fame, right? Or is he in the Hall of Fame, or what is
Yeah,
it?
he is. And that's why I say it's just time to have him in a proper training camp again, and I want him to experience all that shit.
And his story, man. I love the dude's story.
Well, what's his story?
You know, just the rough come up in Albuquerque. I listened to him on the radio one time, and he was just saying like how being a young dude in Albuquerque and growing up in certain areas and stuff, you can go one of two ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think he said he could have saw himself going one way and stuck with the fight game, and just that speaks for itself, dude. You know? Yeah, I was on my way to work when it was a Saturday morning. He was talking with what's his name? Shit. What's his name, dude? He's a radio host on the ESPN 1017.
Is it the black dude?
No, Mike Adams.
Oh, okay.
That's his name, Mike Adams. He was talking with him. And I've always had respect for Diego, but listening to him talk there was nice. Cause
How long ago was this?
a few months ago.
Oh, it's not too long ago. Oh,
Yeah, a few months ago.
Oh, yeah.
And then, I mean, that's a big reason why I even like MMA in the first place, man. I remember that first UFC, or the Ultimate Fighter, and my dad being all into it because of the dude from Albuquerque. And then he fucking wins it. It's like, damn.
Yeah, that's even more shocking and impressive and everything. Hey, Dominic.
The way he just like walks up to the damn middle of the cage with Clay Guida, bro. That stare down.
Oh, yeah.
Diego's probably got the most iconic stare down.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And like the illest, when they call him Diego, the nightmare when he would put his hands up and bring him down.
Mm-hmm.
When was his last fight?
I think it was a couple months, or a few months ago, before around Dubai. I think it was in on Fight Island and everything.
I think I do remember seeing his name on a card.
Yeah, I forget who it was, dude.
See, and I've always felt like Diego was the prime example of like what the UFC is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
A boxer and a grappler. Someone who can go toe to toe with you, but someone who can take your ass down and out wrestle you.
Yeah, I remember Carl Parisian and everything.
Oh man. The names when I was a kid, dude.
Hella. Yeah, people find the YouTube interesting and everything, so they're about feedback and people
Oh yeah, dude.
saying, hey, look, the camera close or this and that, and I do everything they ask me to do.
And you can binge the YouTube stuff, man. That's a big thing with YouTube. You can just sit down on a day off for 2-3 hours if you don't have shit to do. It's a good platform. But so is TikTok, man. I'm glad you're on that. TikTok, you can do a lot on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do like a video every day on TikTok or whatever.
Consistency.
Yeah. I got a buddy that comes here that has 4 million followers on TikTok.
4 million.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And then he has 150,000 subs on YouTube.
What's he do?
That's a good question. They went to Disney World, did a little video like that, and then he does video games, I think, too, as well. But he has whatever niche it is. He's got that shit locked down. He's a big dog in that niche and everything.
Shit will change your life, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
That's
he's
crazy.
the one that directed me towards the, filming equipment and.
That's dope. And I usually just style this downward too. I'm sure you already know that.
Yeah, but I'll give it a slight trim too, though. Right?
Yeah, thank you. It's definitely getting a little long.
Wait till you see that. Yeah, I stayed at the Tenaya for a little while and everything.
I've been there, bro. Out in Bernalillo?
Yeah.
That place is nice, huh?
Yeah, it's just kind of like just hanging out and everything.
Chill.
A couple of restaurants over there, and they let you bring their dog and everything.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Did you do the massage?
I didn't.
I didn't either, man.
They have horseback riding and everything.
Yeah. It was a good time. It was cool.
Hey, what were you over there for?
Me and my girl at the time, we were there for like our birthdays, I think.
Oh, nice. And the price is reasonable, but the tax is a grip out there.
Yeah, man.
So I said, damn.
I thought they were kind of out of pocket for their massage prices.
How much is the massage?
I can't remember exactly, dude, but they wanted like triple figures for 30 minutes. And like close to $200-300. I think it was closer to $300 for fucking 30 minutes. Like
Oh, no, I
$260 a
wouldn't do
person
that.
or some shit for the full body, and I was like,
You better be telling me how great I am at the same time.
seriously, dude. It was something ridiculous for couples, or it was like the couples massage. Was 260 or almost 300? I don't know. Either way, we're like, nah, no. Not for 30 minutes. It's not happening.
Yeah, it's fucking. Got Junior on film. It was like.
Got the whole family at this point. Just got to get my dad in for an interview.
Yeah, just don't make him sit it up. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a minute. It's been about a year.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, it's
Damn.
been about a year. Especially how it has, for sure. I mean, the last time I really saw him was when you guys went to Cali or whatever, and then, you know, he went out and got a belt, and he was,
Oh yeah, that wow.
Junior
It
got
has been a
shoes and
minute.
everything.
That's it. Whew. Thank you, TJ.
Yeah, you're very
As
welcome.
always, bro.
Oh,
As
yeah.
always, you kill it, my guy.
Oh yeah.